So I'm seeing a sample of 5,000 people resulted in 15% of them saying they watched 60 minutes. They want us to come up with a 95% confidence interval. So what we first off we need to do is we need to figure out the margin of error for this. So since they told us we got to go out 2 standard deviations because this is a 95% confidence interval. So looking at this formula, we want to take the p-hat value from the sample of 15%, make it a decimal, 0.15, and then we have to do 1 minus that p-hat value. And then we divide that by the sample size, in this case 5,000. So to tackle this, I'm going to go inside the square root sign first, and I'm going to calculate 1 minus 0.15, which is 0.85, I believe. Then I'm going to multiply 0.15 by 0.85, and I got 0.1275. And that's over 5,000 still. I still have to take the square root, and I still have to multiply that answer by 2. So the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to take this decimal, this 0.1275, divide it by 5,000. As you can see from my calculator, that's a very small number. That's the same as, this 2 with 4 zeros in front of it. Now I'm going to leave this value in my calculator, and then the next step says in the formula to take the square root of that answer. So I'm going to show what my calculator says, but what I got was, after I took the square root, I got 0.005049. That's probably enough decimal places, especially since actually there'd be a 7 after that, actually there'd be an 8 after that. But since they're only having me round to 3 decimal places, I can probably get away with a 0.05. But first off, before I do that, I'm going to multiply that by 2. And then what that's given me is 0.01. And then there's a 009. But again, we only have to go to 3 decimal places. So that's that. So that's my margin of error. That's what we're going to add and subtract to the p-hat. So since p-hat was 0.15, we're going to first off subtract the 0.01 from it, which is going to be 0.14. And then we're going to add that margin of error to it, which is plus 0.01, which is 0.16. So what we should type in here is 0.14 to 0.16, and that should work.